Hello guys, welcome to JMJ Systems and myself is Mystika and I will be your instructor throughout this Python tutorial series. And here Python can be pronounced as Python or as Python. The pronunciation of Python doesn't matter here, and what matters is that Python is the recently fastest developing programming language in terms of web development, in terms of software development, in terms of areas where Python is being implemented, in terms of companies using Python, in terms of machine learning and etc. This series is especially created for beginners who are eagerly waiting to code using Python. And let's get started with the intro. And what you see here is the symbol which is given to the Python language. There are two anacondas present here. One anaconda is facing upward and the other anaconda is facing downward. And towards the right you can see a man, and this man is the one who created Python, and his name is Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum named Python to be as Python because when he was developing this particular programming language named Python, he was deeply in love with a movie named as Monty Python. This movie was created by a British comedian group. Since he was deeply enjoying the movie named as Monty Python, he wanted to give the same name of the movie to the language which he was developing. And that's the history behind naming Python. And guys, as we already knew that C, C++, Java, JavaScript, C# and etc. languages are already existing in this universe, and why then the Python language alone is so popular? When you ask the same question to so many people, they say that Python is so popular because Python is a newly developed language. But actually, it is not. Python is not a newly developed language. In fact, Java came into the market in the year 1995, whereas Python came into the market in the year 1989 itself. But when Java came into the market, all the enterprises and other software companies started to code their programs using Java, and they created so many softwares using Java. But at the same time, Python was also present, but it was not widely spread or it was not widely known. And as years rolled by, the programmers and other tech developers found out that coding using Java, JavaScript, C++ was very tough because the syntax used in those programming languages were very hard to understand. So they decided to replace those languages by finding another new language which was easy to code. At that point only they found out Python. They also found out that Python was easy, and it was damn easy to code when comparing to all other languages. Since coding in Python was very easy, the time consumed by Python to code was also less. Like all other languages, Python was also a powerful language, and it was even versatile. The final feature of Python is the hard feature of the Python, because Python never gives you a syntax which keeps you confusing. But all the languages like JavaScript, Java, C++ also has syntax, but those syntax are so complex. But Python gives you a simple syntax. For example, here there is a program which is written using Java, and in order to print hello world as an output, the programmer or the coder has to text so many things in order to give the single statement hello world as an output. But in Python, in order to give this hello world as an output, the programmer or the coder has to just text a single line in order to put this hello world as an output. Now when you compare Java with Python, you can see that Python has a very simple syntax, whereas Java has a very complex syntax to understand. That's why people opted Python than any other languages. In fact, companies like Google, YouTube, Netflix, Dropbox, Spotify and etc. companies are using Python as their main language or as their supporting languages in order to code their softwares. And since this Python language is very easy to understand, Even children can learn this language very quickly. And people from non-technical background can also learn this language if they are a starter. And that's it guys. This was just an introductory part to Python, and in our upcoming videos we'll be dealing about all the basic topics which are dealt in Python, and we will be coding them using the Spider IDE also. And I hope you are benefited by this video, and if you are benefited, then please do like this video and subscribe this channel and share it with your friends. And meet you all in the next video guys.